The girl looked more like Mowgli. It seemed like she lived in the forest, and she had lived in the forest for as long as she could remember. She made herself a shelter under a big fir tree. My name is Sister Yelena. I am a Catholic nun. We are a foster family. One day a priest called me. He said that he works in Bogdanovo. He asked me to come here for a month, or maybe for 3 weeks, to care for the elderly women living in the house then. My 2 weeks or a month, well, they're still going on. It's going to be 17 years now. The story of this house began at the end of the 2nd month. I met a child on the street. He was wearing something like sneakers on his feet, but they didn't have any soles. And it was just tied with a shoelace. The shoelace was tied up to the knee like this. And when I went into the store, she followed me in too. So everyone started shouting, "Get out! It's unsanitary in here. You can't be here." I left without buying bread and followed her. I just invited her to my place. I said, "Come on, come visit me. Will you come?" She didn't answer me, but she nodded her head. I poured her some soup. And she started eating the soup just with her hands like this. She scooped it up from the plate and ate it like that. I asked, "Do you have a mom?" She shook her head no, and she was eating the soup so greedily. It was dripping everywhere, through her hands. I asked, "Did you eat this morning?" No, she shook her head. I asked, "Did you eat yesterday?" She shook her head no again. "And where is your mom?" I asked. "Who do you live with?" But she didn't answer me. She just shook her head. I immediately thought that she was mute. Later, when we remembered this episode together, she told me that she was just afraid that I would take her bowl of soup away, and she ate it so greedily just to make sure she could finish it. Here, when she lived with relatives, they mistreated her. There were attempts to rape her. They stubbed out cigarette butts on her. She still has scars from those cigarette butts on her body here. And so she went into the forest. It was just the 2 of us for 2 months. At the end of the 2nd month, let's say in October, 2 more children came to me on their own. It was a girl, a teenager. She was 13 years old at that time, and her younger brother, Vanyusha. He was about 4.5 years old then. Well, their parents drink, and they drink terribly. The children are starving. As it turned out later, this little Vaneshka and the other children used to ride the commuter trains. Vaneshka was handsome and sang beautifully. And so they went from car to car on commuter trains. He sang, and whatever they collected, whatever they managed to get, that's what they bought, yes. And the children lived under the bridge. Of course I let them in, but now Vanya is 23 years old. He is a wonderful young man. He graduated from Grodno University. He works. Well, I'm proud of him. He always comes home with flowers. And his sister got married. She has 2 kids. They come here. I'm a grandmother. If I found these first ones on the street, yes, then later, when we officially became a foster family, which is kind of an official status, they started giving us children from the shelter. I tell all of them that you have parents. Although not all of them call me mom, they need it. But first of all, I want to become their friend. I'm a stranger to them. What if I don't give them anything tomorrow? So, just in case, they make a stash for themselves. For example, when I'm making the bed, I see that bread has dried up there. I take away the dried one and put fresh bread there. But when I see that the bread disappears, like when I take off the bed linen for washing, it means that we are friends. Maybe where I sleep, I will give them my room and we will put beds there. But I don't know where I will sleep. I haven't decided yet. I'm still looking. But I think we'll find a place somewhere. Thanks to them, we have a vehicle. We acquired a lot of household appliances. They helped us get this bunk bed. These responsibilities change every day. For example, one person washes the dishes today, another sweeps, and another wipes the tables. In the summer, we work together in the garden. We water the plants together, and the girls and I plant the garden. These responsibilities teach them not to expect everything to be done for them. I get tired, yes, I get very tired physically. We have a big garden, we have some kind of small farm. We need to gather firewood in the forest. But this really gives me room to grow. I can really fulfill myself here. Mom, you know, they really need a mom. They were born and suddenly they were surrounded by evil. If I can help at least one of them, become better, I think my life hasn't been lived in vain.